Let's talk about the double declining balance depreciation method in this video. So how we figure out both the depreciation and the book value at each time period is what I'll walk through in this video. First, we're going to pick an asset value, a salvage value, and N being the last time you want to calculate book value and depreciation value at. Once you have those values, you click calculate, and here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is just summarize what we're trying to do. So we've got an asset value, I chose 20,000, and a salvage value of 2,000 at time 5. What we want to do is calculate the depreciation charges and book values at each time from time 0 to time n, in this case 5, using the double declining balance method. So to kick off the calculation spree and show you the algorithm, the first thing we have to do is figure out deduction percent. And that formula is 2, which is how we get the double and double declining, times 100% over n. For this problem, we entered 5, but whatever you enter will be dropped here. So we get 200% divided by 5, and we get a deduction percent of 40%. Now what we're going to do is start at time 0 and go all the way through each time until we hit our time n. So at time 0, our book value is just our asset value, which is 20,000. Our depreciation is 0 because we've not started the depreciation yet. So let's roll forward to time 1. And we want to calculate the depreciation at time 1, which is the book value at time 0, or the prior period, times the deduction percent that we calculated up here. So we get 20,000 times 40% and a depreciation charge of 8,000 in period 1. Now, we roll this value, D1, down here for the book value calculation. The book value at time 1 is the book value at time 0, or the prior period, minus the depreciation charge in the current period. We started with an asset value of 20,000. We calculated a depreciation of 8,000. We subtract off the depreciation, and we get our new book value at time 1. Now, what we just did at time 1, we're going to do over and over and over again until we get to time n. So let's go time 2. We pull down the prior book value, book 1, here, to get our latest depreciation charge. So we take 12,000, which was our latest book value, times the deduction percent of 40%, and we get our latest depreciation charge at time 2 of 4,800. Now we take our latest book value, again, from the prior period, subtract off the depreciation amount from this period, and we get the new book value, 7,200. We do the same thing again. We pull down 7,200 for both the calculations in the next period. So in general, the algorithm works like this. The depreciation charge at current time t is the prior period book value times the deduction percent. And then you use that depreciation value and subtract it from the prior book value to get the current book value. So as you can see, we're just repeating the algorithm over and over and over again for book value and depreciation charge. Now, what I've done for you here as a bonus, no matter what numbers you enter for your problem, is I take all these numbers from 0 to time n, and I drop it in a nice grid for you. So you could see the depreciation over time, the book value over time. And as a bonus, I know a lot of you use Excel or Google Sheets. So for each time period, I will give you the double declining balance formula for Excel or Google Sheets. So that is it, my friends, for the double declining depreciation method. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.